Welcome everyone to the Everything Show. I am your host, Matrix Lord 212, and I'm with Scott. What's up, Scott?
Hello all.
What's up, Chris?
What's up, everybody?
All right, so we were talking off here, and I decided to do a cast on this. So I'm going to tell you right now, Chris, I'd give it a 50-50 chance that Moffat, Stephen Moffat, our Stephen Moffat of Doctor Who,
friend and colleague,
is going to get a movie in the MCU to write and direct
Where's that from?
in phase 4.
What are you basing that off of, though?
I'm basing it off of the fact that, one, he's got an in Hollywood called Steven Spielberg and Peter Jackson. Two, Chris Evans, Captain America, is going to be Jekyll in his movie adaptation of Jekyll, which he's going to oversee the script. So he's going to get it in there. And it's only natural that due to the success of that, which I'm sure that's going to be a success, as well as probably Dracula, I'm telling you right now, he's going to get a movie. Now, I don't know what movie he's going to get.
Ghost Rider.
Maybe he's going to get, if they were going to do She-Hulk and Rachel Talalay was going to do that, maybe him too, or whatever. But he's going to get something. And I'm telling you right now, it's going to happen. The way it is, he's going to get a movie, I bet you anything, within phase 4. But I still think he's going to wind up getting Gremlins. Because that's Steven Spielberg, isn't that?
Mm-hmm.
So, anyway, I wanted to really go about the other topic you and I were talking about, Chris. Tomorrow is comic book day.
Oh, yeah.
Tomorrow is the, correct me if I'm wrong, release of Peter Parker, Spectacular Spider-Man #1. A couple years ago, I think on the Everything Show, I think we touched on it slightly, right, Chris? There was a graphic novel where the person had said that Peter Parker had a sister, that Richard and Mary Parker, when they had dropped off Peter Parker and they were on the run because they were spies against evil spies were after them and they were with the CIA or whoever they were with, that Mary Parker was pregnant. She just was pregnant and they didn't know it. And then when the government found out, they had to train the kid and protect the kid. And I don't know canon-wise the parents are dead still or not, but they introduced that element. Now, when I first said that on the Everything Show, and I think you were in it with me, Chris, but it was so brief, and I just didn't even want to talk about it. I'm like, that sucks, that's whatever, blah, blah, blah. Well, tomorrow will be canon that Teresa Parker, Peter Parker's sister, exists in Earth 616, the real Marvel Universe, in Marvel Comics.
But what is she going to be?
Nothing.
A S.H.I.E.L.D. agent?
She's going to be a CIA agent, and I just don't understand why we have to change these characters so much that you could reach me 40 years from now and you could be like, oh, Peter Parker has 7 brothers and 6 sisters. Like, what the hell are you talking about? Like, they're doing such crazy different stuff that it's unrecognizable. I mean, who would have thought that Loki and Thor has a sister? Angela, that fought Spawn. Who would have thought that?
I got one of those, 2 of those issues, but that was before they went over to Marvel.
I mean, stuff is just absurd that they're coming out with. So, I mean, now I guess this is in now. You can't have 5 heroes the same, but let's be some siblings, shall we? Tony Stark has a brother. Let's go. So, I'm not a fan of this trend. Right now, there's 2 trends. There's Old Man Logan, Old Man Thor, Old Man this, Old Man that.
Turning people into women.
Turning people into women heroes. And now we're going to have, oh my God, I have a brother. I have a sister. I have a brother. I have a sister. Like, come on, man. Come on. Why can't we do something different? Right, Chris?
I mean, that is pretty different. It's just stupid.
It's stupid.
Wouldn't it be cool if Peter Parker had a sister? And we can't give her spider powers because his powers weren't genetic.
Professor X has a sister?
Does he? I know he had a brother, but
Well, a half brother.
yeah.
Yeah, they revealed in the comic, because this writer was ballsy, that Professor X is really the villain. That in the womb there were 2 babies. And you see his baby.
Oh, and didn't he kill the other one?
Right, they did.
Yeah. I remember you telling me that.
It was in this, it was like, and like hit her, and I guess her essence remained, or whatever. And it's like, oh my God, you turn him into a murderer. Then they tried to make it too that he killed tons of aliens to get that Shi'ar technology, like Cerebro and everything. It's like, and then he was torturing. There was an alien. It was like a symbiote. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, the story behind Angela is simple. Neil Gaiman created Angela and had it with, and supposedly Tom McFarlane created it too, co-created. And Tom McFarlane just didn't pay, supposedly, Neil Gaiman. So they went to court, and Neil Gaiman won the rights of Angela totally. So he decides to do one thing. He just donated all the money he won from Tom McFarlane to charity, because he's cool like that. And he decides to do the one thing that Tom McFarlane would hate, is to put their character in the Marvel Universe.
Because it was supposed to be separate and separate.
Because he left Marvel and never to come back. So he wanted to give him, like, right there. So he put that character, became Thor's sister. And it's not even theirs anymore. It's just, Marvel, here you go. You get to keep it and make money from it.
That's what threw me at first when I heard Angela in Marvel. I thought she was with Enid.
They did that storyline where they got to see somebody killed the Watcher, and they got to look at the eye, and then you saw all this weird shit that they're not supposed to know. And he sees Odin, like, take the baby and send it off to another universe. You see, like, Peter Parker watches as somebody else got bit by the spider, and you're like, what the? Then you see, like, Tony Stark was the cause of the miscalculation with the gamma bomb that created the Hulk. They kind of do all kinds of weird shit, like relative retcon things and stuff. And it was like, what? So, but, yeah, Tony Stark has, I don't know what it is now, but everybody has somebody. And then we have Old Man Thor has the hammer. Yeah. I can't wait for it to be fixed, the Marvel Universe. Fix.
Mm-hmm.
Because I have a feeling it's going to get worse after it gets fixed.
Oh, God.
And I got to tell you, the Secret Empire has been getting good, which is even more scary. Because they got some cool stuff in there. I don't know if I'm telling you about that.
Leading up to the change, I forget.
He's already changed. He's an evil bastard.
No, I'm talking about with Marvel. Is it? I can't remember if that was supposed to be the lead up to
Marvel. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what the hell's happening now. Dan Slott had teased an upcoming comic where Norman Osborn's putting on the Green Goblin mask, and he's like, "Oh my God, this is a shock! What's shocking about it? He's going to be Green Goblin again. Okay, he's going to be insane. He's still insane, but he's going to be insane now. Oh, good, yeah." But that was my little comic book rant, people. It lasted a whole 5 minutes. Now we got to talk about something else. Like what, Chris? Transformers? Bumblebee?
Yeah.
There's nothing really else to talk about with Transformers. I mean,
Michael Bay? Bumblebee movie?
He's done for now. That's what he says.
He's done until they give him what he wants.
Yes. Well, apparently, I don't want to get into spoiler territory, but I know what happens in this Transformers movie, at least one certain element.
What?
Very good stuff is coming our way. So
yeah,
anything for Rom by any chance?
If you like Rom, I don't think he's actually going to come into this universe now because of what's happening here. You could probably forget about that G.I. Joe crossover as well.
G.I. Joe is being rebooted, by the
There's
way.
something very big, and the quote is there. Really?
G.I. Joe is being rebooted officially. They were going to wait for The Rock, but now he's got movies to the next 7 years or whatever. So they're going to reboot it totally.
Makes sense.
And it may connect to the Transformers universe, though.
Well, it's going to have to wait till after something specific happens, and I got to tell you.
Time travel?
No. Not technically, no. I'm happy with what they're doing.
Okay. You'll tell me off here?
Yeah. I'm happy with what they're doing, but there's a part of it that I'm not happy about, and it's the way that they're going about it. But I'll get over it, because if they do it right, it'll be okay.
Okay. Now, what else is there to talk about? Is that it? We're going to have to go?
I think that was probably it, from what I was going to talk about anyway.
Let's see. So, the Mummy lost a lot of money. What about Silver and Black? Did you want to talk about that?
But what about it? I didn't even see it today.
Okay, let me just give you the article there.
It's my...
What are they, like, Silver Sable's going to be a man or something?
Oh, God, no. Don't even say that. Please. Don't give me any ideas.
Black Cat's going to swing both ways.
God.
Actually, that's probably what's going to happen in the movie.
Don't even say that.
When you really think about it, like, think about that for a second. That's probably what's going to happen.
Wait a minute. There's going to be a Loch Ness? But that's not a Dark Universe movie.
No, they're apparently making a Loch Ness Monster movie. I forgot about that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When the Zygons are going to make another appearance.
Oh, Jenkins is already writing Wonder Woman sequel.
Yeah, they started, yeah.
Oh.
Her and Geoff Johns, I believe.
What about Justice League 2? They're not doing it?
Oh, they're going to do it eventually.
Now, how much is this going to be altered?
What, Justice League?
Yeah.
I don't think too much.
I think a lot. They have articles everywhere talking about he's going to...
Yeah, but none of these articles can cite sources that say that, though. So I wouldn't put any stock.
I thought they were done with a Warcraft sequel also.
They're not doing it.
But there's something just came out. What is this? Yeah.
Send it to me.
I know everybody was so happy that there's going to be a Dog's Purpose sequel.
Oh boy.
Because of China. China wants it, so China wanted Doctor Who too, and guess what happened? So anyway. No Muffet!
Yeah, there you go. Muffet stays, you lose money.
No Muffet!
No, I can't do it, otherwise we'll
No Muffet!
Never mind.
That's all it says. No Muffet!
Yeah, they're basically saying that there's a slim possibility that they're going to make a Warcraft 2, but it doesn't look too good.
Yeah, I saw the first one. It was decent at best. I mean, yes, the girl orc was quite cute, but still,
right.
It was lost in translation.
No Muffet! You shitty!
So basically, we have the Silver and Black article here. I don't want to get too far off topic.
Yeah, let's go.
I'm reading through it. It's not much, but the main thing that I've seen here, this is huge actually. It says the director is hoping to start the casting process soon, so that the production can begin in the fall.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
This fall?
This fall.
Like around the corner from Venom?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Mr. Venom. We're going to film around the corner. Like that fall.
Yeah.
But it's... Wait. It's June right now. Like halfway point June.
Yes.
So, where's the script?
Actually, more than halfway June.
There's a script?
Probably not.
It doesn't say so in here, but but the quote directly says the director is hoping to start the casting process soon, so that the production can begin in the fall. So they must have a script.
How could that? Wait a minute. Why
they must have a screenplay then. That's the
yeah.
No, time out. This is too
Well, that's
fast.
how these things start. Is
No,
that they have a
not that
screenplay
fast.
and they pitch it? Yeah.
No, not that fast.
No. That's literally how movies start. They have a
Not
screenplay.
this fast.
No. Listen. They write the screenplay, they pitch it to the production company, and that's how this all starts.
Not this fast, though.
Yes, it can be.
Yeah. Yes.
No.
You get a
They
good
write it for like a couple months. They put it out they film it next year, and then it's out the following year.
No. Listen. Listen to what Scott's saying. Go ahead, Scott.
Yeah, that's right. You get a good enough writer, the screenplay, the guy can get out 4 to 5 or 5 to 6 screenplays, if not in a day, then at least in 2 hours. I mean, it doesn't take.
Well, not that fast. I mean, usually what he's saying is they can get these screenplays out pretty quickly if they have an idea that they want to get to. Because you have to remember, the screenplay will go through rewrites as they go into production.
It's just an outline.
Yeah.
And how many
So
times
they're not
do an outline for your books, and how long does it take you do an outline for?
Well, yeah, I mean, I did do.
In order to start
in 2
casting
years,
for
right.
these things, they have to have some sort of idea of how they want the characters to be. So I wouldn't be surprised if they have a screenplay, like Scott said, or maybe 1 or 2. But as for a final script,
No.
maybe not yet. However, if they are serious about going into production in the fall, they have to be close.
Look at what I sent you guys about the Titans thing. They didn't name the characters right off, but they just pinpoint the little things that indicate what someone might be. So that's pretty much the way a screenplay is, if I understand right.
So this is rated R also?
I don't know, actually. I wouldn't think so.
There will be no reason.
Honestly, this just to me, and there's no. I don't have anything to back this up other than these articles, but I have a very funny feeling that this and the Venom movie are further along than we think. That they had these ready to go further along than we think.
It's almost as if they're going to get hit with a lawsuit to stop, and they're trying to pop it out before that happens.
They started the screenplay before this first Spider-Man Homecoming anyway.
They probably had, because remember, the Venom movie was an idea before they made the deal with Marvel.
Mm-hmm.
They said that we were going to do a Venom movie. So I have a feeling that the Venom movie is either very close to what they wrote or is an evolved idea from their original idea. And to be honest with you, remember, they said that they had a whole bunch of movies that they wanted to do along with like Sinister Six and stuff.
Yeah.
I would not be surprised if Silver and Black was something that they were thinking about doing a while ago.
And they probably took that Sinister Six script or screenplay and just simply tweaked it and adapted to turn it into something else.
Yeah, right. Possibly. Unless they're BSing us and they're saying, "Oh, we want to be ready in the fall. We won't be ready till next summer," or something like that.
That's just it. They say fall. They're not indicating whether it's the beginning, mid, or late fall. So it could be either mid to late fall when they're really ready. They're just saying around fall.
Yeah.
Just to cover their ass.
Right. Okay.
Because you remember they started announcing these things really quickly. Like, oh, we're going to do Venom. And then a couple months later, or if it was even that, they're like, oh, we're going to do Silver and Black. And everyone was like, well, how? And, probably what they did was they were sitting on these ideas for a while.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. That's fast. I mean, I never thought you could tell me now, oh, yeah, they're going to get the script ready by the end of June, July, and film in September.
It's the screenplay they're probably BSing us with, and they're just saying script so everybody will get all psyched up.
Well, you know what it is? The traditional way that I know that some movies are made, for example, I'll use the process that they did for Superman Lives, which obviously didn't get made, but it got close to – they were weeks away from starting production on that film. They pitched the idea to some of the producers there at Warner Brothers from a basically like it was just a treatment, and a treatment is not really a script. It just lays out the story and what the characters are going to do and whatnot.
Right.
Then they wrote the screenplay, or the script, if you will, and then they were ready to go after tweaking the script a couple of times. They were almost ready to go. So, I mean, with these movies, if they've been working on them longer than we think, it makes sense as to why they're almost ready to go.
It sounded more like they probably are taking one of their previous scripts or screenplay, like Sinister Six, or one of these others, and they just go, let's just change the name of this, change the name of this, change the location of this, and then that way they can go, we got a script now.
That's what I think happened with Venom, because if you remember when they were doing Homecoming, that was when the idea of the Venom movie started coming out. Or not Homecoming, The Amazing Spider-Man 2. That was when the idea of the Venom movie started coming out. Then it went away after a while because The Amazing Spider-Man 2 didn't perform as they were hoping.
Right.
And then when Homecoming got announced, then all of a sudden it was like Venom movie. And it's like, oh, so where is this coming from?
So they pretty much tweaked a script, which they already had.
I mean, if they're ready to start shooting that in September, this movie's further along than what they're saying.
I like surprises, but I don't want a bad movie. That's my I love the Black Cat, and I don't want a bad movie. Yeah. That's my big problem with this whole. You're telling me, oh yeah, get ready, film in September, it's October. Like what? I'm a little worried about that too. And so is Kevin Feige.
I don't think he would care as much as if he didn't get sprung the news that this is part of his universe.
And if you imagine she said, "Oh, this is Marvel's Phase 4," he would have really.
I think he would have punched her in the mouth.
Yeah, help us.
We're doing
I
our
legitimately
own
think he would have punched her in the mouth. Like,
how pissed do you think the Disney executives were?
Oh, like I think Bob Iger probably almost pitched somebody out a window.
Wow. Being the fly on the wall, right? Yeah, that whole thing.
I would love to just see just Kevin Feige after the interview. He goes backstage. What the fuck was that? Who the fuck does she think she's talking about? This fucking bitch. Like
I could see someone going to bring him coffee, and the door opens, and she sees glass flying against the wall. Shut up! It's like whoa.
Or we're in that alternate universe, our own dark universe, if you will, where he goes backstage and he's like, "Good job, Amy."
Yeah. Thank you. You pulled our asses out of the ringer. You distracted us from something on down the line.
God. Sony needs a hit.
You know what would be great? You said this a couple of days ago, too. Right. It would be great if tomorrow we woke up and there was an article, Marvel buys Sony Pictures.
Right. And then you'll see Kevin Feige. Who are you going to call?
There's one movie. I have to say there's one movie I'd love to see them do. There's one character. During the late 70s, early 80s, there was a guy by the name of the Human Fly who appeared on every single talk show there was, from Tom Snyder's to that. And he was the stunt guy who would pretty much stand on the top of 747s. And he was supposed to be a true life. And the whole thing is he got into a crash, broke every bone, and had steel rods here and there. But they had him teaming up with Spider-Man, Ghost Rider, and all of this. And that's somebody who I'd love to see them try to adapt.
I used to like that show called Super Dave Osborne.
Yes. Oh, I love that.
And break every bone in his body. And
yes.
That was a pretty cool show.
Oh, God, I laughed my ass off on all those.
Yeah, it would be nice if we get an announcement tomorrow. But
I don't know what I'm gonna do, or what the reaction is gonna be if they put out a press release and they're like, "Oh yeah, she's right."
No,
I don't know what I'm gonna do.
It's not gonna happen. Not at all.
No, it's not gonna happen. But could you imagine if it did, though? Could you imagine the response online?
This is a reality show waiting to happen.
Okay, here we go. Here we go, folks. I promise you there's nothing iffy.
I can't wait to find out what happens with this. I can't wait.
He challenges her to a boxing match.
There we go. Something. You remember this? This is what I'm talking about. That's the character I'm talking about right there.
Okay, yeah. Was he a superhero?
Not exactly. They played him up as one, but I don't think he was actually. He was supposed to be just like one of these stunt individuals. He got.
Spider-Man had a villain, Fly or something.
But yeah, but somebody
very brief. Yeah, different one.
That was something totally different, but.
Damn. I can't wait for Marvel's response. It's going to be hysterical. That's hysterical.
This just did, Marvel.
Good thing by Chris Hemsworth today, right? Saying, yeah, we're not allowed to do that. That's pretty funny. All right, gang. I guess we're out of here. I should be doing other things like book 13 and 14. So, Agent ain't going to sleep right now. He's going to
14.
Yeah, no Doctor Who tonight. We're not talking about anything until we get real news about the real 13th Doctor.
Yes.
And not because somebody on a whim is like, oh, 2 more episodes left. Let's get through this. 2 episodes, and if Capaldi regenerates in the finale, so be it. Let's just get to them. Get out.
Regenerates into Pee Wee Herman.
All right. Take care. Bye for now.